See how this works. See if we have better audio than last time. I remember last time it was just kind of, my audio was real muffly sounding. I don't know why. Strange. Hopefully it'll be better this time. Hopefully. Welcome everybody. Countdown to Christmas. Joe for the Joe Wentz Project TV here on YouTube. Trusty old snark tuner. That's right. Countdown to Christmas number 11. Absolutely. There is Mr. Jim Guidry. Hey, Jim, how you doing, man? Thank you for hopping on. So let's see how this sounds. Jim, since you're here, man, give me some feedback, man. Does my audio sound okay? See, it sounds good on my end, but I don't know how it sounds on your end. See what I'm saying? So let's do a little test here. Jim says it's okay. All right, cool, man. Adam, what's going on? Big Dan Hall. Okay, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. How are y'all doing? Adam went live this morning. I didn't see it. I need to go back and check it out. But I know that I got a notification when, Adam, you went live, man. So that's cool, dude. That's cool. You're checking it out, right? That's awesome. That's awesome, man. So, yeah, what is today? Wednesday. Wednesday, what is it? The 20th, I believe? Oh, man. Golly, I got today and tomorrow. And it'll be over with. Thank the Lord. Cool, man. Yeah, we're sounding all right. Sounding all right this morning. So far, sounds okay on my end, but yeah. Let's see. Let's check the chat just in case. All right, cool, man. And also, I'd like to say, I'll put some links when this video is done, when it's finished processing. I'll put some links in there. My EP is now available, man, on iTunes, everywhere. iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. It's all over, man. I double checked last night, and my EP, Then She Turned Around, is now available. I didn't think it was going to be available till after the first of the year, but after hearing from my distributor, everything got the green light. It was good to go, and they went ahead and pushed it through. So that's awesome, man. I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. So check it out, man. Go to wherever you get your music, stream, download, whatever, punch in the Joe Wentz Project. Then She Turned Around, and there's the EP right there. 5 brand new songs, except for the 2 or 3 that I put on here. But the other ones you can check out, So there you go. It's available just in time for Christmas, right? Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Big Dan. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Adam said he went live today just for a few to check it out. Yeah, it takes a little bit of messing with, man, to understand. And then once you get the hang of it, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a piece of cake, man. It's nothing to it. When did they start the live feature? It was sometime earlier this year. Maybe, I don't know if it's been quite a year yet. That's okay, Adam. You gotta. It just takes a little time. You know what I mean? And if you don't like it, once you do something live, you can go back to your videos where you keep your videos, and you can delete it, you can edit it, you can do all that stuff. Thank you, Adam. Happy holidays to you too, man. Appreciate it. Trying to get warmed up, man. Trying to. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. Yes, please spread some Christmas cheer, man. Hit that thumbs up button. I really would appreciate it. It helps this channel. And you cannot grow your channel unless you get some great positivity and feedback. So there you go. Please hit that thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Let me check this chat because it fades really quick. It pops up and then it's gone. So let me check it. Randall Fisher, man, how are you? Thanks for hopping on, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, however you want to say it. I like to say Merry Christmas. Happy holidays is okay, but I just don't know why people want to cut out the part Merry Christmas. I just don't get it, but that's just me. Doesn't mean anything. It's just how I feel. All right, we are playing the EVH Wolfgang Special in the All Natural. And I still have these NYXL strings on here. And they're doing pretty good. Wow. Yeah, I remember when I put those strings on here, man. And some great strings. Let's check it. Oh, cool, Adam. Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, Hanukkah and Christmas. Yeah, totally understand, man. Happy Hanukkah. There you go. You know. Oh, Randall, you had another EVH, another one delivered. The first one had dead frets, so you got another one now. Wow, congratulations, man. Hopefully, it'll be better this time. Was it well, it was a standard, right? I think. Let me see. Excuse me. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's standard. Okay, man. Okay. Mr. Fisher, if you don't mind me asking, was that was that guitar double boxed when you got it, or was it just in one box? There's a video, and I'm not saying anything. It's just wherever the guy got it from. It wasn't. It wasn't EVH. It was whoever packaged the guitar and wherever it came from. There was this guy on YouTube. Jim brought it to my attention. He got a standard. I can't remember what color it was. Jim, do you remember? I can't remember what the color was on it, but he got it, and they didn't double box it. It just came in an EVH box, and it was red. Jim says, "Thanks, man." That's what I wasn't sure. And he got it out of the box, man, and it was like I think a string was broke on it. There was quite a few things wrong with it, but he unboxed it here on YouTube, and that. So he wasn't too pleased. He said, "Now see," he said, "Now can you imagine if this came to a beginner guitar player? Maybe he hadn't been playing long. He wanted an EVH guitar, right? And I gotta make some adjustments. And so, and it came in this shape. You know, how would that kid feel or that person? I'd be upset. So hopefully, Mr. Fisher, they got you squared away, man. And this one you got here, the replacement, hopefully will be fine, man." Yes, Mr. Guidry said it had a broken switch and a broken string. That's messed up, man. Golly, I don't. He didn't say where it came from on the video, but I could tell it didn't come from one of the two main distributors or competitors, whatever. In other words, it wasn't AMS or Sweetwater. It wasn't one of those. It was. I think he got it from overseas or something. Maybe, I don't know. But it was a poor packaging job. I mean, they didn't have nothing. I mean, they just put it in the box. They didn't have nothing to protect it, you know, from moving around, and it's messed up. Oh, you did get it from AMS. Yeah, well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad they took care of you, man. That's fantastic. Yeah, I've only had one issue with AMS, and that was the only issue I've had throughout the years of being with them, and they took care of me like, you know, like it was, you know, no big deal, and I was like, cool, you know, so they did good. You know, that's why I'm always harping about them, because that's who I've done business with. I know Jim and a lot of other people here do business with Sweetwater, and that's awesome. If that's who you like, fantastic, man, go for it, you know. I'm not putting Sweetwater down in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I just choose AMS. That's who I like, you know. And they don't send stuff by U.S. mail. Randall says sometimes things get past quality control. It happens. It does. It does, man. Sad, but true. You know, sometimes that does happen. But, you know, I bet, you know, I'm sure they've had their issues like anybody else, but I bet they're, you know, they get them resolved quickly because they want to keep that customer base, right? Jim, you caught that, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, Jim. That was just, you know what I mean? Come on now. It wasn't a shot against you, Jimbo. It was, you know what I mean? That was kind of messed up how they did that. Center O, what's happening, man? Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out our Metal Stage podcast, man, go back and listen to what they did last night, and it was great, man. It was a great show. Uh, they had Jaden James on there, which was really cool, man. Jaden's a really cool dude. They had him on, talked to him for a while. I listened to it, man. Right when it started, I just got to Savannah, so I was in and out of the truck. You know, I was like, oh man, I got to switch out trailers and do this and that. There was a lot going on, and Mr. Bishop, how are you, sir? Thank you for hopping on, man. Thank you for the thumbs up, folks. Thank you very much. Wow, thanks a lot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brent C. Rocks is in the house. Tune in tonight on ABC. Right after the middle. What? Brent, you're on TV? Damn. Yes, Mike Ray's in the house. Hey, man, how are you? What's going on? How are you? So, yeah, check out our Metal Stage podcast, man. It was great. It was really cool, man. Really awesome. They talked about tubes, amps, gear, tone, all kind of stuff, man. Check them out. It was awesome. Yes, there's Dry Heat 480. He says he's signing on late. That's all right, man. It's we don't. I'm kind of early myself. You know, I went ahead and get this done. I know people get tired of me, or I don't know, driving and talking. I'm just trying to change it up a little bit. Dry Heat 480 says it was a great show for our Metal Stage podcast. Excuse me, last night, and it was great, man. Jimbo was on there. Pardon me, and it's a good show, man. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. And Jaden James he was just full of spunk and excitement and you know, yeah, you know. So it was cool, man. I said, man, he's like a kid at Christmas, you know. So it was awesome, man. I couldn't help but smile and laugh when his enthusiasm really shines through on that show, on that podcast. It was really, you know, I was like, wow, that's awesome, you know. So that's a sign of a good kindred spirit right there, you know what I mean? Jaden James is a good guy, man. Oh yeah, man. Yes, yes. So, wow, man, the freaking heat must be on in here. I'm burning up. Woo. Anyway, rain today. I woke up to here we go. Woke up to hear the sound of pouring. Oh man, boy, how many times have that went through my head? But yeah, it was raining, man, all night. Woke up, man, it was raining. I said, oh yeah. Went right back to sleep. Got up a little bit later, woke up a little bit later, and it was like almost 1 o'clock. I said, holy crap, man, I need to get up. I gotta get up. I gotta practice, you know, try to get this going. So that's the thing, man. If you want to play and you're serious about it, man, and you look at a guitar, whether you have 1, 2, 50, it doesn't matter. You walk into your room and you see a guitar and you want to pick that thing up and play it, do it. I'm telling you, man, you have to do it every day. And yeah, Jaden James said that too. That's where I'm getting that from. So I gotta give credit to Jaden James. He's right. You got to play if it's just for 10 minutes. I think Adam Scheinberg was asking some stuff about guitar playing a couple of months ago or something. So I made a couple of videos about just doing some basic chords, right? G, C, D, and back to G. Switching back and forth and all that. And I told him, I said, Adam, it's going to take time. You have to be patient. But over time, you'll see an improvement. But if you don't want to do it, if you don't have the, I'm just telling you the truth, man. When I get up and I get my shower and I get ready, this is my play time right here, my guitar play time, practice time, whatever you want to call it. This is it. And I can't wait to get in here and practice every day because that's what I love to do. I know the playing could be better. I know that. So hopefully all this practice will hopefully pay off sooner or later. But I can't wait to get in here and play because it's what I love to do. So yeah, if you want to do it, it'll show. If you don't, you're not going to get anywhere. Sinner says, "Yep, it's a daily thing." Yeah, it is, man. You have to put in the time. Yeah, Big Dan, you gotta, I know it's, what I'm saying? I know it's that time of year. It's the holidays. Everybody's busy. Everybody's rushing around. You got stuff going on. And sometimes it's hard to find time. You want to be able to have some, at least 15, 30 minutes to yourself, where you can't be bothered, if that's possible. And just work on stuff, Just work on some finger exercises. It doesn't have to be nothing fancy, Just stuff like something like that. Just coordination. And eventually you'll build up to doing like scales and stuff. Just do stuff with a pick. And you notice I'm muting everything too. I'm not going like this. Muting it with my right hand. Just mess around. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to get your right and left hand working together, Yes, Jim says daily woodshedding. Yeah, man. Senator says, I think I drive people nuts. I'll be on the phone noodling. Hey, man, there's nothing. See, that comes from in here. It's not because, let me get the guitar. I need to have it in my hands for at least 3 hours a day. That is not how it, that's not how I feel. Oh, thank you, Senator. He says, Joe, I checked out your new EP today. Great stuff. Thank you, man. Yeah, I saw you post that on Instagram, too. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking that out. Yeah, man, it's 5 songs. It's it's just I haven't done nothing like that in a while, man. So I went ahead and, got that new software, that PreSonus, and that just opened up the floodgates for me. I was like, oh man, yeah, it opened up that creativity. Yes, Big Dan, I understand, man, what you're saying. Yeah. So if you, you know, it all comes down to you. If you want to do it, you'll do it. If you don't, it'll sit in the corner, and collect dust. So, and there's been times where, like, God forbid, if I was under the weather or something like that, and I couldn't play, it drove me nuts, man. And then I'd get in here and I'd try to play. Ooh, it sounded horrible. Kind of like today. It was just like, oh God, and then about 30, 45 minutes will go by, and then you start kind of getting, I don't know if you call that muscle memory or what, I don't know, but it starts coming back. Your fingers start moving a little bit better, so it's just that drives me nuts. I was like, man, I've got to play. Michael Bishop is correct. He says when somebody wants to learn how to play and they don't know chords, he shows them G, C, and D. G, C, D. And learn how to switch back and forth. That's right. Yeah, that's, at least those three chords. There's a lot of songs somebody can, play with those three chords, right? Then you can add an E in there. Then go to your D. Back to E. Stuff like that, man. See, that's fun, especially if you're jamming with a buddy or something, or a bass player or something. That's all it takes, something like that. And both of you be like, yeah, man, all right. That's the power and the beauty of music, especially if you have a, excuse me, a recorder, multi-track recorder or something, or even oh God, what's it called? A loop pedal. I was drawing a blank. A loop pedal, you can do stuff like that. I've done examples of that on this channel before. That opens up creativity. There's a lot of things you can do, man, to get you out of a rut, because it's easy to get in a rut, man. It's, it's like, let's see, I'm doing the same thing all the time. That can get boring, but it's good for your fingers, right? You notice how I try to use my pinky for that stretch, on the 5 and 8 on the low E. And I'm alternate picking back and forth. That's one of my weak points. I can alternate pick at a medium or slow speed, but when it gets real fast and going up and down, I suck at that. And I'm still trying to work on that. All these years, I'm still trying to work on that. And it's just something that I struggle with. So that's about fast as I can get right there, So I'm still working on stuff like that, It's not perfect. But there is I can tell there's little bits of improvement here and there, So That's what it takes, you know. I know when I get on here and play in front of in front of people, and then there's a bunch of mistakes, you know. But you know, who cares, man? You know, this isn't a talent show. You know, this is just me being me. You know, so you're seeing all my flaws, and sometimes some of my high points. So it's kind of I try to balance it out. I try to make it where it's more high points than faults, but you know, it's just the way it is. Michael Bishop says if they do that, they're willing to learn. That's right. That's right. And there's always more than one way to play something on guitar, right? I've always heard this is called a country G right here, where you use like your ring finger and pinky right here. And then you got a regular G. Watch. I'll show you the transition. See what I mean? So the country G, see if you can tell the difference. You're only holding down two strings, the low E on the 3rd fret and the high E on the 3rd fret. So then you just strum it, but you're kind of muting the second, the A string. You're kind of muting that with how the finger overlays there. So I've always heard that was called a country G. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, you know. Take it easy, yeah. So anyway, so you got the bar chord version of G, right there, the regular G I showed you, the country G, or just the power chord G. There's always more than one way to play something on guitar. That's what I like. You know, it doesn't have. There's really no set rules. It's what works for you. And man, there's a lot of people I watch on here that are just amazing. And the good people shine through. That's what I always tell Jim Guidry, man. The cream rises to the top. People that are on YouTube and they're playing and they're excellent. I mean, they give lessons every day. Tyler Larson is one of those boys. A guy, young man. He's my son's age. He's not a boy. He's a young man. And I enjoy watching his videos. Music is Win is his channel. He is just flat out effing amazing, you know. But he comes across as he's laid back. He doesn't come across as judgmental. He's not cocky, and he knows his crap. You know, the young man is awesome. I enjoy watching him tremendously, and I like, man. So, and he says, you know, there's really no rules, and that's true. That's the way I've always felt. There's really no rules. You just do what's best for you. You don't have to play like, you know, Bach or Yngwie or whatever. But he shows you different ideas to help you, you know, get out of a rut and stuff like that. He's got that Satriani feel down, boy. Man, he can add that. And Steve Vai's like, my God. Yeah, he's amazing. If you haven't never checked out Music is Win, check him out. Actually, he doesn't live far from here. I know I've said that before. He lives about an hour up the road in Asheville, North Carolina. So, wow, that's cool. He's not far from here at all. Oh, Randall. Okay, you think about getting some software? Yeah, I can't say nothing about the first one. I have no idea about it. But the PreSonus, the Studio One 3, that's what we have, and I love it. It's for the money. I guess it's more of like a beginner kind of thing, maybe, or maybe it was just on sale. It was $100. Got the interface and and you download the software from their site, and I love it. That's what I recorded the EP with, and so I'm still learning stuff with it too. But I was able to learn enough to kind of get by with the EP. I think could the overall thing been better? Oh yeah, of course. But I was hitting a deadline. I had to I had to get it in there. So, but it worked. I'm happy with it. It's cool. But yeah, the PreSonus is awesome. I love it. It's a fantastic software and interface. You don't have no latency issues or nothing. That's what blew my mind. I was like, wow, that's cool. That was my one big thing I kept thinking about. I was like, man, I don't want to deal with no latency or no, I don't know how to adjust that. Well, Center was telling me, because you ain't got to worry about it with this. It automatically adjusts on its own. I was like, well, there you go. That's that's right up my alley. Dry heat. He says he's always dreamed of playing for a living and not having to work. And now, oh man, not. And I didn't know you couldn't work because of medical reasons. Dry heat. I didn't know that. Well, man. Okay. And you said picking up the guitar can be frustrating at times. Let me double check. Picking up a guitar really becomes frustrating at times. Okay. Yeah. Um, are you saying it's frustrating because of your condition, or just trying to play it gets frustrating? Is that I'm trying to figure out which. Uh, if it's because of trying to learn how to play, I know exactly how that feels. We all do. I get frustrated probably more than anybody, and there's certain techniques I want to be able to learn how to do, and it's like, man, I just can't. I just can't. People say, well, you've beaten yourself before you started. I was like, look, I know what I can do and what I can't. So I just try to stay in my own little realm and just do my little pentatonic stuff, and that's it. And I'm going through the Boss Katana head. That's what I'm playing through today. Right there she is. The Boss Katana. That's what I'm playing through today, absolutely. Oh, dry heat. I'm sorry, man. He's got a condition with his hands. Oh, man. Holy crap. Dang, dude. I'm sorry, man. Uh, that's messed up, man. Golly. Is there any treatments that you take for that to try to help? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking. I mean, I know this probably something you've been trying to get better or heal for years. I just couldn't imagine not being able to play. God Almighty. Um, the Boss Katana. Yeah. What tone am I using? I am using a Living Color tone. It's a Vernon Reid tone. I'm not quite sure how it's coming across here, but that's what I'm using. Vernon Reid Living Color tone. That's what I'm using today. Oh yeah, Center Jim, if y'all were in here, I have a question about the where you download the patches. I went to that link Center sent me. Do you have to create an account to do that? I mean, is that I don't know if I wasn't on the right page or what, but it looks like a lot of posts, like people put like a forum. I was like, well, where are the patches at? And do you have to log in, make an account? I tried doing that, and then it said at the very bottom, type in like these letters. What are the letters? And it says, how many pins does a Boss cable or some kind of cable? I was like, what? I was like, hell, I don't know. So I just backed out of it, and I was like, this looks like a forum. I don't know. I was like, where are the patches? I didn't know. So I meant to ask, I wasn't sure. No, you don't need an account, Center says. Okay, thanks, man. Okay, I'll have to go back and check it sometime. I just didn't. It looked like the page that pulls up is like a forum. Am I on the right spot? Or is there another page that just has patches and you just choose what you want? Because I remember Jim saying, go to the one that has the most downloads or something. And I was like, I don't see anything where I just see like a forum and see over here where it has how many responses this particular post has. So I don't know. I have to go back and check or whatever. Find the Boss Katana patches post. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, I'll double check it, and see what happens from there. Cuz I need to get some more tones, man. Awesome deal, man. You're watching the Joe Wentz Project TV Countdown to Christmas, number 11, here on YouTube Live. If you want to be part of the show, comment. Yes. Excuse me, Mr. Fisher. Yeah, the tones I've gotten so far were from the Tone Lab studio. Yeah. There's a couple of them that are pretty good, but the other ones I've gotten they've been pretty lame, to tell you the truth. This one I really liked, this Living Color tone. I really liked it. I was like, wow, that's different, and there's a couple more that were okay. But these other ones I need to take them out. And I was like, man, those are just, I don't know. I was like, man, my effects processor does better than that on some, but these are just tones that people made, for Boss or whatever. So it's not a big deal, It's called experimentation, you know. So yeah. Is that Brian? Brian B33's in the house. What's going on, man? He wants to know if I like the Wolfgang specials or the striped series. The only thing, I don't have a 5150 stripe. I do have a regular stripe, you know, red with the white and black stripe uh, series. It's not a 5150. It's just a regular stripe series. My son has it right now. He's supposed to bring it over here on Christmas Eve. I let him borrow it for like 3 weeks because he's thinking about getting him one. So he's had it for a few weeks. That or this, wow. They both play phenomenal. I love both of them. Of course, the other one is just one pickup, so you have to keep that in mind. But I guess I'd have to say the Wolfgang Special for me. It just beats that out, the Stripe series, just by a smidge. I mean, just um, I mean, when you see that guitar, you know what that represents. You know, you're like, oh, I know what that is. But this here I like a little bit better because you got that other pickup, you know. Tonal option. So you get that warm sound if you want it. So that's just what I like. Oh, Center, you can send me some patches. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, okay. And you made a few as well. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I was wanting to hopefully get like some Satriani patches, you know, and something with some cool delay on it and touch of reverb and have that kind of tone. And I just, I haven't got that far yet. You know, this right here is cool. Has a little bit of reverb on it. You know, you can tell no delay, but that's okay. You know, it's something different. Mr. Ben Coombs, how are you, sir? Are you in the vape shop, or are you off for the holidays? How you doing, sir? Yeah, cool, Center. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to check that out. I didn't know you could do that on here. Actually, I remember you saying something about it, but I forgot. I totally forgot. Oh, Mr. Coombs has got the day off, and he will have band practice tonight. Now, is this the band that you were talking about yesterday? That you got the message from that guy that you've known before, and he's wanting to get together with you, or is this a different band altogether? I remember yesterday on the live drive, Countdown to Christmas, Mr. Coombs said he got a message from another gentleman saying he's wanting to join his band. I was like, wow. So it's pretty cool. Oh, it's your main band, Mr. Coombs. Okay, cool. Thank you, Dry Heat, man. Appreciate that. He says YouTube keeps him going, and he enjoys this channel and Johnny Bean and others. Thanks, man. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your support, man. I really appreciate that, Dry Heat. Thank you. All right, Ben Combs' main band is the Honey Badger Outfit. If anybody wants to know, that's his band. Cool, man. Do you have anything online with that name? Facebook page, something people can check out? Throw it out there. Oh, and Andy Timmons Patch Center. Oh, yes, I love to have that. Yes. Uh, Brian B 33. When I played in an Eddie Work shirt, that was, oh God, that was what? I think that was like a year ago. I was doing trying to do a cover of Right Now. That's what that was. Yeah, yeah, that was a while back. Yeah. My wife said, "You ain't wearing that out in public. You look like Larry the Cable Guy." I said, "Okay." Hey, 7 over 8. What's going on, Jay? How are you, man? Oh, okay, Mr. Coombs, you do have a Facebook page. Well, that's awesome. Yes, Center. Thank you, man. It just popped up on the screen. An email from Center with some patches. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I'll check that out on my laptop later and download uh, Andy Timmons patch and whatever else he sent. Thank you, man. That's phenomenal. That's awesome. I can't wait to check that out. That'll be cool. Something that's already peaked and tweaked, and you just download it. Now, what do I do, Center? Do I just hook up the thing to the computer like I always do, and just how do I do that? Just take it, pull that up, download that patch or whatever, and just drag it over to whatever channel I want it, just like I would do in the Tone Lab. Is it kind of the same process? I would imagine it would be, but Maury. What's up, Maury? Mayor of Rockville, Joe Wentz. Okay, thank you, Senator. He says drag it to the tone library, then double click it. Awesome, man. Thank you. Senator says I'm flooding your email, Joe. That's okay, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you, Senator. He says if you have any trouble, just call. Thank you, man. Tech support was Senator O. Yes, Maury wants to know how's the weather here. They got some heavy rain. We did too, man. We're how far are we from Columbia? Well, it takes an hour from here to Spartanburg for me to get to work. So we're probably about 2 hours and 20 minutes from Maury, I guess. So yeah, we had a lot of rain. I don't know what it's doing. It's still cloudy. It's supposed to be real crappy all day. So I figured I would just go on now instead of you want to drive to work because there ain't gonna be nothing to look at but bad weather. So but yeah, a lot of bad rain, heavy rain. Excuse me. It's supposed to do that all day. So yeah, it's gonna be a crappy day, but that's all right. We're getting through the week, man, and hopefully a couple more days and we'll be done. I can be off for about 4 days. Yes. Jay says it's pouring down in Little River. Yeah. Wow. Stephen, send me some more. There you go. That's awesome. Mr. Coombs says it's a clear, cold day there in Canada. Ah. Oh, yeah, man. I know. Oh, gosh. But, we've had some nice, beautiful weather. We needed the rain. And there's been a couple of going down 26 when I'm going toward Columbia, Maury, when I'm going toward your area, when I leave Spartanburg, when I leave the branch, because I had to go to Savannah, right? And I guess it's around maybe Clinton or something like that. On the westbound side over there, there's been some fires going on in them woods. Nothing real big, but I was like, oh my God. I was like, I passed that yesterday. Was it yesterday? And there's some fire going over there. Nobody around. No fire department, nobody. And I was like, where the hell is the fire department? And it's just, I don't know what's going on. So we definitely need some rain. We needed that. And God bless the people in California with dealing with all those wildfires. Oh my God. Have y'all seen pictures of that on Facebook? I mean, I'm sure you have. There was like a video I saw of people like going home from work, and that mountain was in front of them, and that whole mountain was just ablaze. It's like something off a movie. I could not believe what I was seeing. Yes, Maury says that's terrible. Yeah, everybody's chatting. That's cool, man. Everybody's chatting amongst themselves. That's awesome. So yeah, I was just like, man, what do you do, man? That's just terrible. Oh Lord, let's see where we're at here. I think we're hitting the hour mark. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, yeah, we're hitting it. We're right there at it, man. All right, we're going to get ready to call it, y'all, because I got to get ready to get out of here. I got to go to work. I could stay on here a lot longer if I had the chance, the opportunity, but I have to get ready to go. Get ready to drive on into work, see what's going on today, and, see how everything goes tonight. Hopefully, I'll get out of this rain when I get down the road a little bit. I hope. We'll see. Dry Heat says, I need a P.O. box. Lord of mercy. I don't know, man. I don't know. That kind of makes me nervous. You never know, man. I wonder how much a P.O. box would run. I guess it depends on how big one you get, I reckon. I don't know. I have thought about that, but I don't know. I sure as heck ain't giving out my physical address on here or my phone number. See you, Jimbo. I'll holler at you later, man. Thank you for your audio message, too, Jim. Jay says, where am I driving to? Savannah, Georgia. Yes. Ben Coombs. Need a P.O. box for all that fan mail. Yeah, right. Maury says it depends on the area, too. Oh, yeah. It could be, Maury. It could be cheaper since it's a small town. My parents have a P.O. box, because where they live, it's just, they live like in this little development, I guess, for retired people and stuff like that. So they've had a P.O. box for years, and it's a real small one, but I don't know. It might be something to look into. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This has been Countdown to Christmas Live, number 11, I believe. I believe that's what it is. Pardon the horrible plan, but I had a lot of fun talking to my friends on here. Thank you. Thank you, Center. Thank you, Ben Coombs, 7/8. Thank you, Jim Gidry, Big Dan Hall, Dry Heat 480, Brian B 33. Who else was in here? Oh man, there's so many other people. Oh golly, Maury. I can't forget my man Maury. Oh, okay, Maury. Give me some prices there for PO boxes. Mr. Randall Fisher, thank you. Thank you, everybody who joined and took the time to tune in. I really appreciate it. If you watch this on the replay, thank you. And please click that thumbs up button if you can, please. Thank you so much. I will put some links in here, and it's going to probably be, probably take about 10, 15 minutes for this video to process. And I'll put some links in here for my new EP if you'd like to check it out. Shirts, apparel, all kind of stuff, man. Make a cool Christmas gift, or if you just want to get it for yourself, it's all good as well. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless y'all. Be safe. Be kind to each other. And Merry Christmas. Love you guys. We'll see you later. Until then, this is Joe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.